This might be the most underrated thing I've ever told you in one of these videos before, and this is something that is not going to cure depression per se, but it is going to very much help it. Welcome back to these videos where we talk about life and self-improvement and all the things that I share to hopefully help you in your life, in your journey, in your mental health, physical health, your spiritual health, all of it. And in this video, we're going to be talking about something, by the way, beautiful little sunrise in this game with my new dog that we found. I had a few other dogs, and I have no idea where they went. I'm very confused because I had 3 other ones, they disappeared, and then I had 2, and then one of them disappeared, now I just have this one, so I don't know what's going on. I cannot say, but if you guys enjoyed this video does help you. Please consider watching some of my other videos because I believe they will most likely help you as well. And so, with that being said, in this video we're going to be talking about, this is going to sound crazy, I don't even know how else to explain this. You need to go on a hike. Now, we all know that being in nature is really good for you, but another facet to that is not often shared is, this is very, very hard to explain, this concept that I'm about to share today, but once you grasp it and once you understand it, it's going to be something that really does actually make a lot of sense to you. Let me just paint this picture to make this really easy to explain and understand for you. Let's say you're on a hike like this. Let's say you're on a hike in real life, not in Minecraft, but let's say you're on a hike and you get to the top of a mountain and this is your view. You look down on your city or the nature or the mountains or wherever you are, and you just look down from your view. You can basically see more of the world than if, let's say, we were down in a ditch, and being in a ditch, well, you can't really see very much, right? Your view is narrowed. Your sight is very limited. But when you get up on top of a mountain and you look down, you see the whole world in front of you, and your view starts to broaden rather than narrow. Your mind also does the same thing. And so when you're physically seeing more of the world and you're seeing more and more is being, and you're just like on the top of a mountain and you're seeing everything, mentally you're also on top of a mountain and you're seeing everything and you feel like more in the world and more present. Now, this is why like going on a hike will always make you happier mentally, because it makes you present, it makes you aware, it makes you look at the world in front of you with gratitude and beauty, because your view is broadening. And so this is your view, this is what you're seeing. And oh, we were already over here. So the phenomenon of your view broadening physically affects you mentally, not just making you more present, but also it makes you think more clearly and makes you less depressed. Now, it's a very specific kind of depression that this cures in the short term or medium term. And that's the depression where you're staying inside all day. You can think of these days where, like in the winter time, when you're sitting inside all day and you're on the computer and you're staying in and you're not really going outside much. Your view is very, very narrow because you're just inside your house all day. You're not outside, you're not seeing your city, you're not seeing, especially to the extreme of being on top of a mountain, but even just being in your city or being in town or being on a hill or going on a walk, walking your dog, your view is a lot more broad at those times rather than when you're just at home all day and cooped up in your little room. That's why you're so depressed when you stay in your room all day, because your view is very narrow, and so your mind is very narrow. And when your mind is very narrow, it starts to get out of the present moment and starts getting distracted by other things that are on your mind, like anxiety, worries, stress, self-deprecating thoughts, negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts, things we don't want. We start thinking more when we have a narrow view of the world. And so this is something I just wanted to bring up because it's very specific. It's a very specific phenomenon, but essentially seeing more of the world makes you feel more a part of the world, and being more a part of the world in a physical means makes you more happy and content in life because you're more present and you're more in your life rather than just watching your life, or just being numb to it. You're actually a part of it. You're actually in it, and it feels so much more better. And so that's why, like, just doing the act of the little habit of going on a walk, just seeing the world and seeing outside. Like, it doesn't even have to be a mountain. Like, you don't have to climb a mountain, although if you go climb a mountain right now, you will definitely feel the effects of this and understand what I'm talking about. But even just like the daily actionable step of going for a walk, or getting on a hill in your city and just seeing more of your city. Going for walks, just going places, going to coffee shops, because essentially when you're getting out of the house, you are seeing more of the world, and that's what we need. We need to get that effect of seeing the whole world. So when we go to coffee shops, and then we go to the car wash, and then we go to the store, and then we go to this restaurant, and then we go to run errands here, or talk to customers at our business that we own and manage and work for them. And when we do these things, when we go to our jobs, we are happier because we feel like we're more in the world and more a part of the world and more present and like alive. The reason why, like, that's why, like, although none of us actually enjoy going to work and going to our 9 to 5, we actually enjoy it more because, well, we feel like we're broadening our view and seeing more of the world and seeing more people and seeing more, just being a part of life and seeing all walks of life. Like, this is actually like super important. Oh, there's some emerald right here. This is just something to keep in mind for you guys. Is I know it's a very small little thing, but I thought I'd bring it up because it is important to be mentally healthy. And I kind of got motivation for this video because right now I spent most of the day inside. It's very cold, very foggy where I live. It's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which Celsius, that's like about -1, -2, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but it's very, very cold. And so we're just kind of cooped up inside all day, not much to do other than going to church because it's a Sunday. And so there's just not much going on right now. And so with that, it's like, I don't know if I feel like I was already here. I really do feel like I was already here. I feel like I just went around in a circle. The way it looks in Minecraft right now is the exact way it looks outside right now. Very foggy, very cold. Not as much snow. There's no snow outside, but when you're less a part of social groups, when you talk to people less, when you spend your day talking to less people, being around less people, being in less social situations, being in less places with less people, and you're just isolated, it feels very depressing for this reason. And the cure to this is going on a hike, going on the top of a mountain and seeing the world, being a part of that thing, being a part of things in life, playing basketball, having basketball games, instead of watching them on your phone or your computer, telling yourself that should be you playing. Instead, it's actually you playing, and you're present, and you're in the moment, and you're living your life. Go on a hike. Go on a hike. Go on a hike. Climb a mountain. Do things. Be present. Do the activity that you love doing. Meet people while doing it. Go to a school club that has that activity. Meet other people. Be present. Be in this world. Be with other people. Go to the coffee shop. Go to that diner. Even if it's just by yourself, be present. Be alive. Live your life. Go. Get out. See the world. That is so beautiful, and I want this for you. I really do want this for you. So get on a mountain. Go see the world. In whatever you do, go see the world. And with that being said, that's all I have for you guys in this one. And I really hope this video gave you some kind of insight on this specific little thing. And I pray that you can make some kind of change, make some kind of habit. Just keep this in mind, to see the world and see things and get out of your comfort zone and just feel like you're a part of life, not spectating life or not just missing out on life. Go to that club meeting. Go to that coffee shop. Meet the barista. Talk to the barista. Meet this person. Hang out with your friends. Talk to your family. Visit your family. Get out. Go on a hike. Be in nature. Do big things. Start that business. Do that work. Go to your job. Have a job. Do things. Because it is so good for you to do that. There's some glowing creepers back there. With that being said, I love you all so very much, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.